Hi, I'm Angie Hicks, co-founder of Angie. When you use Angie for your home projects, you know all your jobs will be done well. Roof repair? Done well. Kitchen sink install? Done well. Deck upgrades? Done well. Electrical upgrade? Done well. Angie's been connecting homeowners with skilled pros for nearly 30 years, so we know the difference between done and done well. Hire high-quality, certified pros at Angie.com.
This episode is brought to you by Skinny Pop Popcorn. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Oh, so light and crunchy. Skinny Pop Original Popcorn is the snack you've been searching for. Made with just 3 simple ingredients: popcorn kernels, sunflower oil, and salt. Snacking never felt or tasted so good. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Give yourself permission to snack and pick up Skinny Pop Original Popcorn today.
He has ADHD and a certain type of Asperger.
Okay.
He's had 8 brain surgeries. So his mind is not all like, he's smart, he's going to college, he's doing his thing, but he won't catch somebody taking advantage of him, which is not what this gentleman did.
This is the plaintiff, Francisco Ramos. He says he used to work for the defendant at his telephone repair shop. And the guy not only stiffed him on wages, but he also sold him a refurbished phone, which he pretended was brand new. The defendant's as sneaky as they come. The guy owes him $1,500, and he's suing him here and now for every last penny of it. This is the defendant, Eddie. He says he never told the plaintiff he was getting a brand new phone. He was just trying to help the kid out by getting him his first phone, and he knew it was refurbished. As far as lost wages go, the kid never worked for him. He feels bad for the plaintiff, tried to help him out, and this is what he gets, a lawsuit. He's accused of taking advantage.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
What you are about to witness is real. The participants are not actors. They are actual litigants with a case pending in civil court. Both parties have agreed to drop their claims and have their cases settled here before Judge Marilyn Milian in our forum, the People's Court.
Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn in.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Francisco Ramos, you are suing Eddie. You've asked us not to mention your last name or the name of your company. You're actually suing his company. What kind of company is it?
Cell phone repair shop.
Okay. For $1,500 that you say he should pay you for breaching a contract to pay you for your services and provide you with a new cell phone. Tell me what happened.
Hi, yeah, so I just started working for him in the summer. I just graduated high school and he's starting to do. So he decided to hire me. But
how much were you making?
$100, and I was working 72 hours a week for $100.
Okay, but that's illegal, and why was?
Well, because I'm in college now. I go to Naugatuck Valley in Waterbury. The original plan was to get an actual job. So he and I had a verbal agreement. We were
to be paid under the table?
Unfortunately, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you were going to get paid $100 for working 72 hours?
Yes, Your Honor.
Doing what?
Cleaning the store, passing out cards, advertising.
How dirty is the store that it has to be? Okay.
Bringing in business. I went to the bank, made deposits for him. I would go to Family Dollar. I would do everything he tells me.
All right. So during the course of your employment, how many weeks did you work there without getting paid? Because according to you never got paid. Right?
Right. That was only 5 weeks. But
if you're supposed to be making $100 for 72 hours, how come the first week when you don't get paid, you don't object? Why do you keep working?
Oh, right, because I ordered a Verizon Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge August 23rd, and the payments was going towards the phone.
And how much was the phone going to cost?
He told me $450. He said it was going to be a brand new phone. And not to mention it's the wrong phone. Plus, there was already cracks on the phone, dents. This is how it came. So that's how I knew it was used already.
Okay, can you pass the phone up, please? All right, so do you have any paperwork for your order for the phone to begin with, or it was all just talk between the two?
Oh, nope, I have the papers right here.
Who are the ladies there?
Yes. This is Martha Mediavilla. This is my mother.
Is this an Edge or is this not an Edge?
It's supposed to be a Galaxy S6 Edge, but he gave me an S6. So from the start, it's the wrong phone.
Right. But when you got it, why didn't you say that's not the phone I want? Why do you have the phone if it's not the right phone? Why didn't you say, no, wait, this order came in wrong, get me the Edge?
Oh, right. But because since I ordered this is August 23rd, I'm like, and now this is October 20th, I'm getting the phone. I'm like, you know what? He says he finally got me a phone. Let me just take it, work with it, and see how it goes. But within the first month, the phone broke down. It would have charged the next day, and my line was suspended. How is my line suspended when I paid my bill? It's because turns out I went to Verizon in the mall. He bought it off of eBay, and the IME code is different as well.
Come on up, Mom. Talk to me.
Okay, so I told him to give him the money back. We want the money back.
Okay, but before the we want the money back happens way afterwards. So you did know he was working there over the summer.
Yeah, he was working there over the summer, but it was supposed to discontinue once he started college.
Okay, and if you knew he was working, did you know how much he was getting paid?
Yeah, $100 a week.
Okay.
But I didn't know that it was to the extent of that many hours, because Francisco tends to take off. He likes to stay busy, you know? So he was going and he was doing all his hours there in the store. Francisco has a disability that...
I'm sorry, did Francisco... Okay, go ahead. Francisco has a disability, go ahead.
He has a disability that he doesn't catch common sense and he doesn't, like... He wants to do everything. He thinks
Is there a diagnosis or no?
He has ADHD and a certain type of Asperger.
Okay.
He's had 8 brain surgeries. So his mind is not all like, he's smart, he's going to college, he's doing his thing, but he won't catch somebody taking advantage of him, which is not what this gentleman did.
Okay, but back up then. If he worked there all summer, he started when?
I believe it's July 15th.
Okay, it's not all summer. All right, so when he started July 15th, on that week, didn't you expect him to get 100?
Yeah, he was.
Because he's your son, and so you don't want him taken advantage of, you know, for
No, but he was getting paid.
So all right, so he was getting paid in the beginning.
Yes, he was.
All right,
He was
and then
getting
at
paid
some
every
point,
week.
he wasn't getting paid because it was, quote, going towards the phone.
Yes.
All right. And according to you, how many weeks did you not get paid because it was, quote, going towards the phone?
I believe 5 weeks, Your Honor.
Are you sure?
Positive.
You handed some cash over, according to you, right?
Yeah, 248, so that I worked off the other.
Okay, so according to you, though, cash, $248 in cash went there, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then you were supposed to work off how much more?
Well,
How much was the phone going to cost?
He was only charging me $450.
So you were supposed to work 2 more weeks. So if you were only supposed to work for him for 2 weeks to work it off, right? Because if you gave him $248 and you owe him another what, $200? If it's $450, then you work 2 more weeks to work it off. You kept working for 3 more weeks in the 2 weeks? You kept working 3 more weeks?
Unfortunately, yeah, because I had to keep. He wanted me to just keep working for him until the phone came in. So that after that, I kind of thought I was gonna start getting the money. But
what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Your Honor? A lot of things. First, Francisco never worked for us. We did help him out with a phone.
What does never worked for us mean?
He never worked for us. We never paid him to work for us.
Meaning what? You paid him under the table?
No, even under the table. We didn't pay him. And basically what he did was he came in here because he wanted to get a cell phone. You know, I considered him a friend at the time, and Francisco was supposed to start working for us. That's 100% true. But the mother came in. She explained to us that he's on SSI and that he's not allowed to work because he would have to report that to SSI, and therefore that income will lose the money that he was supposed to be getting from SSI. So when all that happened, my brother, who's co-owner, basically told me, Eddie, don't hire him because what's going to end up happening is you're going to get yourself in trouble. So I didn't hire him. There was some rumors going around at the time that was brought to my attention that I didn't like. So I confronted Francisco about, and I asked Francisco.
I don't know what you're saying, but you need to say what you're saying because I don't deal in that.
So basically, Francisco was offering sexual favors to get money so that he can buy this phone. When I heard that, it kind of made me upset because I have a disabled daughter at home, and I just don't like people getting taken advantage of. So I talked to Francisco about it, as well as some of the staff members. And he basically said, he started crying, said he just really wanted a phone. His mother wouldn't let him buy a phone. So I said, Francisco, your mom says that you technically can work here, when you're not in school. So how about we do this? How about whatever cash you have, you give me, and then for the next couple weeks, you pass out cards for me, and I had a brochure because I just opened downtown, and pass them around to work and to school and so on, so that it'll help me move my business and as well get you your phone that you're looking for. So he said, okay, that's fine, we can do that. So I took the $200. I ordered the phone. Okay, the phone.
$248?
No, he gave me $200 the first time. Okay.
Did he ever give you the other 48?
He did give us the store $48.
So the total amount that he gave the store was $248?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And the total cost of the phone, you were ordering it from where?
I ordered it from eBay. He's 100% correct about that.
And was it a refurbished phone?
It's always refurbished. That's all I sell is mostly refurbished. I have a cell phone repair shop, so anything that comes in. Now, when he ordered that phone, that technical phone, that phone just came out. So, for me to buy a brand new phone, it's going to be over $700-800 for me. And I'm not going to give him a brand new phone because, he only had $200, and there's not that much work he can actually do for me because technically he ain't supposed to be working.
Who are the people who are with you? One is your brother who co-owns?
One's my brother's a co-owner, and she's the manager that actually took the payment from him, explained to him about everything.
Okay, talk to me. What's your name?
Samantha Lance.
Okay, can you explain to me what discussions you had with the plaintiff about the phone?
Well, I just took his payment, and I had the understanding that he was just supposed to pass out cards for the 2 weeks to make payment. Other than that, he pretty much dealt with Eddie with it. I just wrote his receipts out, and that's it.
Okay. Did you ever talk to him about the phone he was ordering?
Yeah, he ordered the Edge, but when it came in, he wanted the Edge, but he initially didn't want to wait for the phone to come in, so he took it. Wait
a minute, hold on. He took the what? The one that's not an Edge, the one that's in my hands?
He took the Galaxy S6,
right.
The regular one.
Francisco, you end up with the phone, so at some point you must say, all right, I accept this phone, because you are the person who ends up with the phone. So why is it now that you want your money back for the phone? Because it's the wrong type of phone, which you knew when you accepted it and took it. And because it's cracked, which you're saying it was cracked from the beginning. All that stuff you know when you say, I'll take it. So why is it that you are entitled to your money back now?
The first reason why I decided to take it, because remember, as I've stated, I ordered since August 23rd, and bottom line is, when you order anything off of any websites, it's only like a week or maybe 2 weeks if the order gets backed up. Not 2 months, 60 days and waiting for my 6th Edge. And might I add, as I was working there, he was doing trying to get sexual behavior to me. As I was working there, when I'm doing stuff in the store, whenever females would go in, he wasn't trying to go too much detail. But respectfully saying I'm a virgin because I'm going to college, but he was just trying to have me experience some of that stuff with all the ladies. And I have my witness to testify for that he was trying to get me to hook up with other females.
Is that what you meant when you said sexual?
Yes, okay. That's what I meant when I was working there. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. I just wanted to work to pay off this phone, and it ended up being the wrong phone.
Okay,
but I was just
hold on one second.
Okay.
Do you understand what sexual favors means? In other words, do you understand, he wasn't trying to get you to do something for payment, right? You're just saying he was encouraging you, hey, maybe that girl will,
Wait, no, he was actually trying to get the girls to come on me. But
not for money,
Well, no, not for money, just for pleasure. He even did it with the store manager. I'm like, no, I just want to do my job, get the right phone. But none of that never ended up happening.
Okay. The stuff you were telling me that you can't use this phone because tell me that part again.
The IME code on the phone does not match the box.
Oh,
if you look,
so you can't use a phone?
No, I cannot.
Do you have anything from Verizon that says that?
Unfortunately,
no. Okay.
it's not with me.
I also have some stuff I want to show you.
What's the nature of, may I ask you?
Say it again?
What is the nature of your daughter? You said you had a disabled daughter?
Yeah, my daughter, she's epileptic, and she has cancer.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Now, he's also suing you for $500 in lost wages for 5 weeks at $100 a week from mid-July through November. What is your answer to that?
He didn't work for me.
Okay, was there ever a time when you were paying him for doing the odd jobs he was doing?
Honestly, I would feed him.
So what were you doing? You were just having him hang around the store for months and
Honestly,
months
I was trying to help the kid, all right?
How? How were you helping?
Every single time he came into school, because when he was going to school and he has a learning disability, I would sit down with him and help him with his math. I mean, not his math, I'm sorry, his computer work, because he took computer classes. I sat down with that kid. I did everything for that kid. And when he needed clothes, I even gave him a shirt from my store. You know what I mean? I did everything for this kid. And for this kid for even to sue me for that it's crazy, because I did nothing but good for that kid.
Okay, I want to ask you now, Samantha, was it your understanding that he would get a little money here, a little money there for kind of taking out the garbage and running errands and stuff like that?
He was supposed to just pass out cards to work off the cell phone. In order for what? To work off the balance of the phone.
Did any money ever go from here to there?
I didn't see it.
Okay. Did you know about it, though? Like
no,
that he was getting $100?
That's not my place. That's between those two.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So plaintiff says, I want my money back. It was cracked, but he saw what it was when he got it. Can he turn around and undo the deal?
No.
Why?
Because it was his phone. Like, he paid for the phone and he
paid for the phone, but he says, I don't want a phone with a crack, but he did.
But he saw it was cracked, so it's his fault for taking it when he knew it was cracked.
You all agree with that?
He should have checked it out before he paid for it.
You're all agreeing?
Totally.
I like the fact that you all agree.
I disagree.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think there should be like a courtesy window for someone to actually have, basic warranty, 48 hours.
A cooling off period.
Agreed.
Got your point. Going inside the courtroom.
Had you ever heard that he was paying him $100 a week? It's important because I have a lawsuit about money that wasn't paid. And if that's the case, then money's owed because they had this verbal contract between them I need to know about.
No, I did not.
So what did you think this guy was doing there for 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever it was that he was always at the store?
He was really, he would mostly be in the store for like a half hour, 45 minutes.
A day?
Yeah, he would take out the garbage and then he would be in and out passing out cards.
And was that each day?
For the 2 weeks, yeah.
Just for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
How many weeks, though, was that guy there doing what you said? Because it wasn't 2 weeks. It was.
I just started in August, towards the end of August. I worked in a different job. So,
right.
I was there to take his payments.
Do you remember when the phone came in? This one?
Yeah, it came in September, the end of September.
And then when the phone came in, did he continue to hang out at the store and pass out cards and do all that stuff?
No, he did not. He left. He never came back after that.
Okay.
Your Honor, can I say so?
No, we're done. Look, the problem that you have is we have a contract here, okay? And a contract requires two sides being very, very clear on what's going on. And if there's an indication, based on what I'm listening to, that there's either a reason for the lack of clarity, be it the issues that we've described, or whether there's just a lack of clarity because the parties are not super clear, then that means that there is no contract, and I rescind the contract, and I put the parties in the position that they were in before the agreement, okay? Clearly, he thinks that he was supposed to get a brand new phone. And it's not a brand new phone. It's not the thing he ordered. And because of the circumstances, the unique circumstances surrounding this, I hear you, and I understand you when you say, I was trying to be a good guy or whatever. But being a good guy might have more appropriately been limited to only passing out the cards and giving them a little cash, which I still think you're lying about, or whatever. But when it morphs into selling Francisco, in particular, a phone, then you better cross your T's and dot your I's and everything else, because then you might have a judge say, I'm rescinding the contract, which is what I'm saying right now. I'm ordering you to pay him the $450 of the phone. I'm returning the phone to you. I realize he didn't pay it, but he paid it in work. And therefore, I am going to return this to you and order you to pay him the $450. As for the additional, I'm working, I'm not working, it's under the table, it's not on the table, I'm collecting SSI, I'm not supposed to work. No, he didn't work, yes, he did. There's just insufficient proof of the establishment of an employment contract for me to award him those lost wages, quote unquote. So the verdict is for the plaintiff in the amount of $450, and this phone goes back to you. That is my judgment. Good luck, folks.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, a very interesting case with a lot of complex testimony. I'm prompted to ask you how you feel about it now. We can't go over the whole case again, but what's your reaction to the judge's decision? It was a tough case to decide.
It was fair. I mean, it is what it is. I never had no issues with him. He's a good kid.
Very good.
I wish him luck.
Thank you very much. You have some documents to sign out there. Francisco, if you'll step out here. Here comes Mr. Ray. You know, I must say one thing. I'm very, very impressed with the fact that you filed this case in court. Step up here a little bit for me.
Oh, yes.
And I want to know how you learned to do all of this. You brought documents to court that had been notarized. You did a lot to prepare for this. How did you know how to do this?
Well, good question. As the judge explained, when you have connections, you're always going to have people to back you up.
I want to know how you learned how to bring this case to court. Have you been watching the People's Court?
Absolutely. Judge Millen is one of my favorite judges. And there's even a clerk from the corner store on my block says he wants to marry him. Marry her, excuse me. Okay. But I'm like, okay, well, you know, she does her thing.
So you've learned from watching this proceeding, right?
Yes, I have.
Well, you're to be congratulated.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you so much. You all must sign some documents out there, and that will bring the case to a close. Very interesting indeed. Harvey?
Okay, Doug, so basically the judge said, look, there's no deal for the phone. So what the judge did was said, look, the plaintiff is entitled to money for the services that he actually rendered. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.
Hi, I'm Angie Hicks, co-founder of Angie. And one thing I've learned is that you buy a house, but you make it a home. Because with every fix, update, and renovation, it becomes a little more your own. So you need all your jobs done well. For nearly 30 years, Angie has helped millions of homeowners hire skilled pros for the projects that matter. From plumbing to electrical, roof repair to deck upgrades. So leave it to the pros who will get your jobs done well. Hire high-quality certified pros at Angie.com.
The last thing you want to hear when you need your auto insurance most is,
"Thank you for calling. Please listen to your list of 46 possible service options."
Which is why when you choose USAA Auto Insurance, you'll get great service that is easy and reliable. 24/7 online service for claims, access to roadside assistance, and more. All at the touch of a button. Start getting the service you deserve. Get a quote today. Ability to receive a quote depends on membership eligibility. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
This is the plaintiff, Anna Spencer. She says her brother's girlfriend, the defendant, owes her for parking tickets he accrued on a car in her name. Owes her for monthly parking and also a repo fee because the car was ultimately taken away. Bottom line, she has 4 kids, is trying to start a business, and the defendant has ruined her credit. Owes her $5,000. So she's suing him here and now. This is the defendant, Ashley Perez. She says she and the plaintiff got into a huge argument, and the next day the crazy woman called the cops and got the car taken away from her. She was up to date on all the payments and insurance, and this lawsuit was filed out of spite, plain and simple, and she owes nada. She's accused of causing a family drama.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket. The plaintiff claims her brother's girlfriend owes him for parking tickets and other stuff. But the defendant says the plaintiff is full of it. It's the case of Park It Here.
Litigants have been sworn in.
Anna Spencer.
Yes.
You are suing Ashley Perez for $5,000 that you say she owes you.
Correct.
For all kinds of damages regarding your taking out a loan in her name for her to be able to buy a car for your brother.
Well, I took out a loan on 427 from Acura Financial Services.
In your name, in order for her to be able to buy a car for your brother.
In order for her to get the car for my brother.
Okay, so I have a few questions for you. How long have you known Ashley Perez?
Over 5 years. She's has my niece.
Okay.
She's part of the family. She's my...
Right. Okay, and how was your credit before this?
Before this, my credit was at 7-something because I am trying to open up my own business.
Okay. And you had gone through some efforts to clean up your credit, correct? All right. So why on God's green earth would you do what you did?
Because Ms. Perez had no license, no permit, no nothing.
First of all, why is she involved at all? She has no license, no permit. Why is she getting a car? What does she have to do with it versus your brother?
She wanted to buy it for him because she's the one that's providing.
Are you employed? How are you employed?
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
When was the last time you worked?
Last year.
Why haven't you worked?
So I just got a daughter. I take care of my daughter.
Do you work?
Yes.
What kind of car were they buying?
It's an Acura.
What year?
2010.
Why are you buying a 2010 Acura that you can't afford and you don't have a license?
Because I was being lazy to go get my license.
You go down there, you sign, and to be clear, the loan is in your name.
Everything is
in your name. The car is in your name, the loan is in your name. And what happens?
So then we start having issues.
What were the issues?
Many of the issues were with the car insurance. In June, they had Geico.
Tell me about the car insurance. That had to be in your name too.
Yeah, they had like a lapse. I don't know the
They
word.
didn't pay?
They didn't pay, so it got canceled. And when it got canceled, that's when he went ahead and took his driver's license. And in that time, they were gonna leave me with a Geico insurance and go on to their own insurance with State Farm. It was a big argument over me having to sign a piece of paper so that everything could go under his name. But I told him it wasn't
everything?
that simple.
Just the insurance or the insurance in the car?
Meaning the insurance on the car. But I told him...
Wait, listen. What's everything?
The insurance...
Meaning just the insurance on the car?
Correct. Now that he has a license, he can freely drive the car without me being in it.
So when did you get your license?
I don't remember.
Look at your license and find out.
A year ago.
Look at your license and find out. Wow, you are lazy.
October, right?
Yeah, October 2014.
October 2014.
October 2014. And when did this purchase of this car happen? May?
4/27, yes.
4/27? So April?
4/27, 2014.
2014.
That's when the loan got approved.
Okay, so in October already, ostensibly, everything can be changed, but it would have to be refinanced because right now they have you on the lot. You know, it's not just like you call it in, change the name, and they're fine with it. They need to do a whole record check on him, make sure he has good credit, as good as yours. They're not going to have a risk. It's called a refinance. They charge you. There's all kinds of stuff involved.
Which was what I wanted
it's
to
not
do.
just, right. So is there discussion once he gets his license of doing that?
He said I wanted my name on everything, that like I was against them, that I wasn't trying to give them.
Why don't you go down to Acura, refinance, and put everything in your name?
I wanted to.
Why don't you do that? Why didn't you do that?
I don't really know.
I know why, because that costs money. All right. So what happens? Are they from April to October? Are the monthly payments on the car being made?
They were being made. I believe they were mostly late.
Do you have the payment history?
Yes.
Let me see the payment history.
There are $10 charges for late payments, and NFC is like, I guess...
Insufficient funds?
Yes, insufficient funds.
Now, there were several times between April and October where the payment would be either late or it was insufficient funds. So how late was the latest you think you ever were?
Between 60 to 90 days. That's
a lot of days. You don't think that's affecting her credit between 60 to 90 days?
That's when it went to repossession.
All right, if it's going to repossession, you understand what you're doing to her credit?
Yes, it's also affecting my credit.
How is it affecting your credit?
Because her name is on it.
I'm a co-signer.
On the loan?
Yeah.
Oh, so long as you're sharing in the misery that you are creating, it's okay for you to inflict that misery on her? How did you resolve the repossession problem? Because according to you, you resolved it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I paid it off.
How much did you pay?
$15.24.
And then what happens?
They also had State Farm car insurance, where they didn't pay for September and August and September.
Is that accurate? Had you not paid the insurance August and September?
Yes, I did not.
So August and September of the insurance are owed. They're not paid. And there's tickets. How much in tickets have been racked up on the car? Did they pay any of the tickets?
These on here? No.
When did you run that?
I ran this on 10/10/15, the day I took the car from them.
Who got $592 worth of parking tickets?
I did.
So did you get these tickets and like you know them because you walk into your car and you're seeing them? Did you pay them?
No, I didn't pay them.
Of course, they're going to your sister. You know that, right? God, do you feel bad at all? Or you don't feel bad? Because you look like you don't feel bad at all.
Does she feel bad?
Tell me what she should feel bad for. What did she end up doing with the car?
She should not feel bad for nothing.
What did she end up doing with the car?
She gave it to somebody she just met.
So she took the car?
She took the car away from us before.
When did she take the car?
On the 10th. Because it was a little argument. We was having a little couple of drinks at my cousin's house in the same building. We all live in the same building. So she came upstairs, threw a cup of liquor at my girl's head. My girl swung on her. That's how this happened.
What?
But in the way out, they was taking her out the house, the apartment. She was threatening us, talking about, Anna Spencer, talking about that's why she's gonna take our car.
Okay.
That's why she's gonna take our car.
What happened?
She said I was a nobody.
On account of what?
On the account of she's tired of me coming to them
nagging her
about
my
nagging.
Okay.
Yes.
About the car.
They're fed up about my nagging, and they're just calling me all type of. Forget it. I was put on a doormat. And you know, how much more insults. And
you do repossess the car after this fight.
On 10-10.
Did you throw alcohol?
Actually not
did you
that
throw alcohol
fight.
at her?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
And then did she swing at you?
Because she makes so much money. So why can't you make your car payment on time? Why can't you pay all these bills on time?
Can I say something, Your Honor?
What you don't seem to understand is that the way you need to run your life, if you want to have a relationship with your family, is not to be the one who solves all the problems all the times.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm learning, Your Honor.
What's a repo fee of $257.01?
No, those are the late payments, Your Honor. They were always late and reversal of payment. That's that amount.
Weren't they paying? Yeah, but weren't they paying off the late fees, or they just pay what they had to pay?
They just paid what they had to pay.
What is the day that you take the car back?
10/10/2015.
Show me proof of what else you had to pay Acura that you're suing for now that would be their fault as opposed to a continuing expense of a car you've chosen to keep.
As you see in the report, it was 2 keys given to me. It was a driver 1 and a driver 2. By 6, they were supposed to give me both keys. They only gave me 1 key.
By 6 what? What does that mean by 6?
In the afternoon. That's at 6 p.m.
On the day that you repossessed the car?
They were supposed to give me both
Says
keys.
Who by 6 they were supposed to give you?
The cops told me.
Okay.
And if they don't bring it, call us back.
They was gonna arrest me.
Okay.
I have the text
Well, that's
messages of that.
That is ridiculous. I know.
I know. They told you that though.
Yeah, that is.
Did you produce the keys?
But no. I gave her one key.
Did you produce the key?
Yes, I sent a key with my father. I sent one key, and she kept the other one until she removes her name.
So why haven't? Because you hate each other and you're worried about getting into another.
No, she hates my girl.
Why is it that you have not wait? Why is it that from October 2015 till this date, you guys have not figured out how to get her name off the car?
Actually,
why should you get your name off the car when you haven't paid the stuff that's still owed? That is as a result of being associated with the car, like the tickets and all that. You didn't pay the insurance 2 months. By the way, the insurance wasn't paid those 2 months, and did somebody have to pay it?
I did. I paid everything.
Show me the proof that you paid those 2 months insurance. So why would she help you out and take your name off the car when all this money she had to pay out because you were behind?
No, she didn't pay it. It was her little boyfriend.
This episode is brought to you by Skinny Pop Popcorn. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Oh, so light and crunchy. Skinny Pop Original Popcorn is the snack you've been searching for. Made with just 3 simple ingredients: popcorn kernels, sunflower oil, and salt. Snacking never felt or tasted so good. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Give yourself permission to snack and pick up Skinny Pop Original Popcorn today.
So, would you sue your brother's girlfriend if she stiffed you?
Yeah, she's a nobody. She's just a girlfriend.
Yeah, but she's also your brother's girlfriend, and it might piss off your brother.
I would still sue her.
Because?
She stiffed you.
She stiffed you.
I get it, but what if your brother says no?
You do it anyway.
Would you do it anyway?
I would do it anyway. I don't care.
Would you do it anyway?
No, I wouldn't do it.
What if it's for $1,000?
No.
What if it's for $5,000?
I would ask.
What if it's for $10,000?
I wouldn't do it.
Come on, dude, you know where I'm going in this, right? You know you would eventually going inside the courtroom.
The keys and all the other stuff you're talking about, he's explained that one to me. But go ahead. Oh, and show me that they're going to charge you that, because he's not going to give you the key, because you're not going to take her name off until this is paid.
But I thought he lost it. That's what they said.
Got it. How could wow, this is exactly what it says. That the estimate to get you a new key, and change all the locks on the car.
I have to.
All right, show me proof of the reversal of the car note that you had to pay.
It's in that blue. You
never paid October, right?
No.
From 10/10.
What's the date?
The dates of the payments.
The date of the payment that you're saying was reversed.
June 5th, 2015.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to order them to pay her, because your deal is with her. I'm going to order her to pay you the $592.34 in parking tickets. I'm going to order her to pay you the $453.72 in insurance that you had to pay. I'm going to order her to pay you the $596.40 that I know she reversed, or he reversed. I am going to order her to pay you the late payments, insufficient fees, and repo fee of $257.01 that you had to pay to bring you current. There are things you are suing for that I do not believe you are entitled to. Mm-hmm. I do not believe that you're entitled to the October car note. The October car note takes you from October 10th to November 10th, at which point you already had the car. I don't even know what the inspection sticker is. We never even talked about that.
The inspection sticker was when we went to Acura to fix something that was broken on the windshield, like it flew off. And they noticed that the sticker was
And you paid
expired.
$37?
I paid $37.
And they were supposed to pay you back, and they didn't?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to order them to pay that. As far as this $2,173.39 to reprogram, you say you have the key. It's not broken or anything, right?
It's not broken or anything. She has rights to have the key.
Can I just ask you a question? Did you guys have a good relationship before this?
Yes, yes, we did.
For a long time, because you're no spring chicken.
She used to sleep with me. We used to sleep together. No,
I don't know what that means. I don't need to know.
When I was a little kid.
You shared a room.
We shared a room, yes.
I think that's what you meant.
Yes,
I've always treated him with a lot of love, and I always wanted the best for him. I didn't want to come.
Do you guys now not talk to each other?
Right now, yeah, we've been like that.
How long?
Like 7 months since she took away my car.
And over the car? I mean, I know it's funny to us, but it can't be. And it's funny to you while you're here because we're talking about it. But so what happens now? You have a boy or a girl?
Girl.
How old is she?
1.
And she hasn't seen her in 7 months?
No, she has seen her, yeah.
She gets to see her?
Yeah.
How does she see her?
She takes her to her house.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but go downstairs, she chills.
So you let her have the baby, but you don't talk when you hand her the baby?
Yeah, at least I give her my baby at least.
Okay, I know. That's so cute. I can't stand it.
It's my first niece.
At least I give her my baby, because there's a lot of people that won't do it.
Listen, everybody here made mistakes. Court is about trying to put people in the position they were in before the bad thing happened. I can do that monetarily. I cannot do that spiritually. You two, as I tell my children, are supposed to be best friends cradle to grave. We're solving the problem. I urge you, for the sake of your child and each other, fix this on your own, in your own time, because there's a lot of love there. I don't see this all the time. Well, I see this all the time. I don't see the love part all the time. And there was a lot of hatred in the courtroom and a lot of, what does she do? Is she sorry about it? But I know that deep down inside, this is not how you guys want it to be the rest of your lives. Fix it. Fix it. Didn't drop me a note and tell me, hey, Judge, just so you know, we listened, whatever. All right. As far as the monetary is concerned, this is what's going to happen. I'm finding in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $1,936.47. We're setting a date by which that's going to be paid, and right after that date, we're going to figure out what it is that needs to be done at Acura to remove your name. Is your name on the loan? It's not on the loan.
Yeah, it's on the loan too.
Oh, sweetheart, that's not easy. This is a little more complicated now.
I have to fix my credit, and I told her as soon as I fix my credit,
what does fix your credit mean? Like, how do you fix your credit? What do you mean?
Meaning,
all
making
your other payments
paying on time,
or paying on time?
It was over 190 days that she didn't make a payment. Her last partial payment was in June. That really hurt my credit, Your Honor.
So what has to happen now? You have to what?
I have to fix my credit, so it could get good, and I can refinance, because when they refinance,
Yeah,
they
hold
look
on,
at my credit.
back it up. This thing I was saying about taking her name off and you giving the keys is not gonna work. It's not gonna work thanks to you, because you guys didn't make the payments. It's not within her power, it's not a little signature at the place to get her name off. They're not gonna get her name off until she's in a position to refinance. She's not, thanks to you. I'm ordering you to give back that key. If you don't, I'm gonna also allow her to get the money to get that key made. That's my verdict. Good luck, folks. Jeez.
Wow, what a case. There's a lot of testimony going on in this dispute. The bottom line is this has become a huge family brouhaha. You're the friends, you're the brother. What do you think is going to happen now as a result of this dispute in court, coming to court?
Nothing. We just give her key back.
Yeah, but I mean, what about your relationship with your sister?
I really don't know when that's going to stop.
Do you care?
I really don't.
So it's just everything's falling apart.
Yeah, but I got my own family.
All right, but you give your daughter to her.
Yeah, because I'm not that type of man, you know?
Well, this is hard to figure out, but tough. Listen, you have to sign some documents. Thank you very much. Hey, good luck.
Thanks.
And you still live in the same house.
Yeah, thanks.
Unbelievable. Miss Spencer, come out here. I know this has been tough for you.
Yes, it has.
You brought this case to court. It turned out to be a lot more than I think you thought.
Yeah.
Let me just ask you about your relationship with your brother. Do you think you can work this out? He does not seem interested.
He's not. What can I do? A family broken over something that could have been solved outside of court. That's why it took me so long to bring them, giving them a chance, and they just bought a new car.
And they just bought a new car. Listen, I'm so sorry for you. Thank you very much. I hope you're somewhat satisfied with the judge's decision.
Oh, I'm very happy.
Well, from that point, good. All right.
Thank you.
You have some documents to sign. Thank you so much. Wow. Harvey, what do you think about this?
Okay, Doug, look, I mean, it's nice to help people out, but I got to tell you something. You should think not once, not twice, but 5 times before you co-sign for anybody. Because if you've got more money than that person, and that person doesn't pay, they're going to go after you.